Hey everybody, Max Kevin here's Little Cute Podcast. Not too long. Oh, got two in a row. It's 2 for Tuesdays. Hey guys, it's Tuesday over here in Japan. It's Taco Tuesday, dude. Even though no one eats tacos over here. Taco is actually a Japanese word. It means octopus. So if you come to Japan and you say I want tacos, you're gonna get octopus. So I don't know if you guys ever eaten octopus, but it's actually pretty good. You know, the first time I tried to eat it, you know, when I was a young rapscallion and I came to Japan, you know. They gave me the takoyaki, which are like these breaded octopus balls, and I was like, oh, these things look delicious. I started to eat the bread there, you know, and then I saw the octopus there, and I was like, I don't think I can eat that. I don't want those suckers. The octopus sucker is going to stick to my tongue and pour their ink in my throat. Going to choke me. Actually, it's pretty good, though, you know. I like octopus. Tastes good. It's a little chewy wooey, you know. But it's good flavor. I like it. Of course, octopus or octopi. Octopi are supposedly like smarter than dolphins, even, you know. But the thing is, they don't have any language, and they only live like 3 years or something. So they can't pass down their knowledge or whatever to subsequent generations. So, yeah, I remember hearing something like if octopi had the ability to pass down their knowledge to different generations, like if they had a language or if they just lived a little longer, they probably would have taken over the whole earth, you know. They probably still could take over the earth, you know. They're fucking smart, dude. They got like 2 brains or something. I don't know. You hear or do they have a brain for each tentacle or something? I don't even know how. I don't know. Octopi are weird, dude. They're definitely not. They're definitely not. You know. All these people are saying like maybe the humans were just like genetically engineered by the aliens. You know, the aliens came down here and genetically engineered us. But have you looked at the octopus, man? They got 2 different brains. They're super smart. They got like, you know, they can change colors and shit. You ever see that shit on YouTube? The octopus changing colors and shit. Camouflage. It's like, gee, holy shit, man, that thing's fucking Predator, dude. It's got 2 brains. It's got 8 arms. But it's got no tits. That's the only problem, though, you know? I think maybe humans would probably like octopus more if they had bigger tits, you know? That's why we love cows, because they got fucking, I don't know, 6 or 8. How many tits do cow? I don't feel like looking at it. It's probably 6 or 8, you know? But they got big tits, you know? The cows, all right? We can suck on them. And that's why we all drink milk. That's why we based our Western society on drinking milk. Because we love those cow tits. I guess what I'm trying to say here, if you're an endangered species on the planet, you know, if you're like a rhinoceros, you know, or an elephant, you know, I know everyone kills the rhinoceros and the elephants for their ivory tusks because they don't have any tits. All right, that's actually, I guess elephants do. I guess they both have tits, you know, but they're mammals, right? What are we? Am I a reptile? Anyway, let's see what's going on over here in Japan. You know, I've been, of course, yesterday I said I'd be productive. You know, I was pretty productive yesterday, and I was pretty a little productive today. You know, more than normal anyway. You know, still not the full day. You know, 8 hours of productivity, but you know, I did some work. I got some work, a little bit of work done. You know, got some work done. You know. Trying to finish writing these German short stories again. Oh God, it's so God, you know. God, it's just like not time consuming, but it's like brain consuming. Like the amount of brain power and focus and concentration I need to write these stories in German is just like, oh God, it takes all my mojo, dude. It takes all my brain mojo. Trying to write these, you know, because I'm trying to use these specific vocabulary words, and it's just like, oh God, can I use this word in this sentence? And I got to look it up all these different dictionaries, trying to find out like the use case of this word. You know, you got to try to use it correctly, you know. It's just like and at the same time, you know, I'm you know, doing creative writing. Like I got to make up the story. I not only got to make up the story, but I got to do it in German, dude. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass, but, you know, of course I want money. And writing more books makes me more money, which I kind of need because I don't have any. Speaking of more money, you guys hear about this? Okay, we're getting super political here. We're getting super political here on the Little Cutie podcast. You guys hear about this bill the Congress passed there? It's called the Inflation. What is it called? The Inflation Reduction Act. Is that what it is? Inflation Reduction Act. Oh God, we're in a world of just pure propaganda, huh? You can't just you can't call spending $800 billion an Inflation Reduction Act. That's the exact opposite of what it's going to do. How do these fucking people, the fucking gall of these people to call this the Inflation Reduction Act? And actually, this whole bill, it's really part of Biden's Build Back Better. He called it the Build Back Better because that's how you get things passed in America. Is you got to think of a catchphrase, with the same letters, with alliteration, because the fucking Americans are so goddamn stupid that they're like, oh, that's Build Back Better. That's 3 words that start with B. That must be good for America, And, it's like, oh, the Patriot Act. Oh, I'm a patriot. I guess we don't need privacy anymore. We don't need the 4th Amendment anymore because patriots care about America. Who cares about the 4th Amendment? Let's just delete that. I'm a patriot, And, all these fucking, that's one good thing about Canada is they're not allowed to name. They can't name their bills. They just got to name them like a letter and a number, like, A14 and B69. Yeah. This thing is called the Inflation Reduction Act. And all they're doing is spending $800 billion. And half of it's like on clean energy and shit and like solar panels. What tax what is it? Tax write-offs for solar panels? That's going to reduce inflation? How fucking dumb are you? I mean, obviously, like the politicians, I guess they have no idea where inflation comes from. It comes from printing money, you dumb fucks. It comes from you guys spending more money than you take in. See, when you take in $2 trillion in taxes and you spend $4 trillion, that extra $2 trillion, it has to be borrowed. It has to be printed from nothing, which creates inflation. I mean, how fucking dumb can these people? Not how fucking dumb are they, but how fucking dumb do they think everyone else? And I guess they're right because Americans are pretty fucking dumb. And oh God, I mean, the Inflation Reduction Act. They could just name bills like whatever they want, no matter what the thing does, because this is just part of Biden's Build Back Better, which is supposed to be $3.5 trillion, which is like basically double the. They were just going to spend the federal budget. I want to say it was like $4 trillion. Well, I mean, this was before COVID. I don't know. It's probably gone up since then. But it was around $4 trillion, and Biden wanted to just spend another $3.5 trillion, so basically do another year of spending, but everyone rejected that, thank fucking God. And they tried to bring it back. This is like the 3rd time they brought it back, and it's just only $800 billion this time. It's called the Inflation Reduction Act, and it's just fucking. It should be called the Clean Energy Subsidies Act because that's what it is. It's subsidies for clean energy, and some more money to give to the IRS to go after tax cheats, supposedly, which is basically fucking bullshit. Just go after everybody. And what else? Oh yeah, they did like a 1% tax on stock buybacks. Oh, that's great. Yeah. More central economic planning. That's what we need. Really, it worked out really well for the Soviets. Why don't we ask Joseph Stalin how the 5-year plan went? Ask him how great that was. God, that's another thing is fucking. Everyone knows central planning was a giant fucking failure. But everyone in America, Democrat or Republican, they all support central planning. They just support, the Democrats want central planning by the Democrats and the Republicans want central planning by the Republicans, And here in Japan, it's the same fucking thing with all the goddamn parties. They all want different central planning by all the different political. It doesn't matter which country you go to. Every fucking country is central planning. God damn it. Jesus fucking Christ. What's wrong with people? Anyway, I don't want to get too political here. I don't want to get too political here on the podcast, But Jesus Christ, man, the Inflation Reduction Act. You can't just call an act the exact opposite of what it's going to do, Or just fucking why don't we just call it the Rainbow Pony Act? The fucking unicorns are real act. That's what they should have called it. Unicorns are real act. If we pass this bill, everybody gets a unicorn. You can you can substitute out that horn on its head for a dildo so it can fuck you in the ass because that's what the politicians are doing to us, How about we call it if a Republican version, that would be called the Every Republican Over 65 Gets a 10-inch Penis Act. That one will pass. I mean, that'll be supported by all the senior citizens, right? They'll vote for you in the re-election, right? It's like, oh well, I never really liked this politician, but this year he passed the seniors over 65 get a 10-inch penis act, and my dick has never been bigger, so I'm voting for him again, come November. He won my vote. He bought my vote. He gave me a big dick. He did it with legislation. Yeah. I like these people. I like these people and politicians that just think we can use like all the good that has happened in the world is because of politicians passing laws. That's what made the world great. Is politics? Oh God. All right, here's the only thing here's the only thing everybody needs to know about politics is that every politician it's just the mafia. Just replace the word government with the word mafia, and everything makes sense, right? Do you want the mafia spending $800 billion? Do you want the mafia waging war across the world? Do you want the mafia controlling your healthcare? Do you want the mafia, in charge of the schools? Do you want that? I mean, fuck, dude. Fuck. Why is everyone so goddamn stupid? I just don't understand. Anyway, I don't want to get too political. Don't want to get too political here on the podcast. Might alienate my listeners. Anyway, thanks for listening, man. I'll see you tomorrow.